Hey, how's it going, guys? So there's a topic that I've been meaning to discuss for a while, but it would just leave my head and I'd forget. And then something in real life would remind me, like, oh, I need to make a video about that. So today, what I'm going to be talking about is the average American mentality and the meaning of the word try. And, I'm not the first person to be talking about this, but I just wanted to give my experience and take on it. So I'm sure if you guys can relate, and we're all guilty of this. So I'm not sitting here trying to say that I'm perfect and I never do this, but I try my hardest to not, say these kinds of things and just have a mountain of excuses. But the average American mentality, when I hear that, what I think of is, we've been put into a world where everybody just kind of wants things nowadays. Uh, especially with the gym, people will go, "Oh, well, it would be nice to have a nicer physique, or to lose these 10 pounds, or to bulk up a little bit," and you know you can't have an attitude like that and accomplish something, because just to say, oh, that would be nice, that's pretty much guaranteeing that you're not going to give it everything you have. If I sit there and go, well, I'm going to gain 10 pounds, I don't leave that window open for the possibility that it might not go as planned. I just attack it like I'm assuming that my efforts are going to be fruitful. And, that lack of belief that failure is a very looming and real thing will reduce the chance of you failing. If I am just dedicated on a specific purpose and I give it everything I have, then that's going to substantially increase my chances of making it happen. And then the meaning of the word try. I hear so many people, they say, well, I tried going to the gym. I tried to lose this weight, or I was too busy, I was too tired. And, that's just only kind of wanting something, because to make anything happen in this world, you have to take, especially when you're introducing a new idea, you have to take time out of things that you do with your daily routine, and you have to take from one to give to another. And most people don't realize that, or they don't want to accept it, and they know, but you can't introduce a new routine and not have everything the way that you used to do it be compromised. Like, that's just gonna happen. And if I'm gonna speak for me, because I don't want to bash anybody, but if I am going to set gym goals, I have to understand that I'm gonna have less time in my day. I'm gonna feel more tired. I'm gonna have to put more focus on eating. You know, and so many people just aren't. They're either not able to wrap their heads around, or they just don't have the necessary motivation. But that's just what it takes to make anything happen. And it's just so crazy to me, these multitudes of excuses that I'll hear from people, and I just sit there and I go, you're only holding yourself back. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and try to say that. I mean, I still think America is the greatest country on earth. We're not quite where we used to be, but if the beauty of this country is, if you put 100% effort into everything you have and you make it your sole purpose, you can pave the way. You can make things happen. And it seems like so many people lose sight of that. They're so quick to think that something's not possible, or it's too difficult. And there's so many inventors or successful people that in the past, people used to tell them that that's crazy, you can't do that, there's no way that'll work. And if people were just like, oh, you're right, and let what others had to say get them down, then nobody would ever accomplish anything, because anything that's revolutionary or incredible was difficult to be perceived as real or possible at one given time. I mean, shit, a couple of thousand years ago, or I think actually only a thousand years ago, people used to think that the world was a square. I mean, like, things that are just laughable nowadays that people used to think was real as hell. And that's the thing, is we sit there, we knock down new barriers, we discover new things, we eliminate what was once thought to be impossible as possible. And that's the kind of mentality that you have to go into bodybuilding and get past plateaus, make achieve goals. Is you have to look at it like, I will accomplish this. There is no debate or getting down about it. It's going to happen. And that's the nature of accomplishing things in this world. So that's really all I wanted to talk about today. If anybody has anything to say, please leave it in the comments, and I look forward to reading it. Thank you.